Hello all and welcome to Ruby Rose Tarot and your weekly reading for September 9th to September 15th. So thrilled you could join me. And we are now getting deep into Virgo season, and that's exciting and also bringing up lots of challenges, as I mentioned in our astrology and through most of the monthly readings. Right now, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun are both opposing Neptune on the 9th and the 10th. And so that is bringing some challenging energy in terms of getting stuff done. You know, you just can't seem to, I think as mentioned before, get the final signature, or there's work that needs to be done and people are calling in sick. It just seems to be hard to get things done. It's not being done with ease, and that's that opposition to Neptune going on. Or the other thing is that the energy seems really heavy. You know, Neptune is that dreamy planet, and as well as Venus can be a little dreamy herself, and she's not feeling really dreamy while she's in Virgo. Virgo's all about doing. So the energy could feel pretty intense right now to get stuff done. That could be happening as well, is maybe stuff's just not getting done because there's such pressure to get stuff done. And if we ease off the pressure, then that will relax and stuff will be able to flow easier. So there's also that aspect as well going on. On the 13th, Mercury is going to conjunct Venus, and then there's going to be a full moon in Pisces. This moon's going to be lovely, and I think she comes up in the water as water here in your reading as the Queen of Clubs. You know, this is a time to love and nurture yourself. And it's interesting that right across from the other is the Eight of Swords here. And that's being too over analytical, analyzing, overthinking, and it can get you in this trap, this anxiety. If you ever look at the regular Rider-Waite deck, she's actually standing here. She's kneeling, but she's standing, and hold on one moment. Sorry, I had to scold my dog for making noise while I'm trying to do this. In the Rider-Waite deck, she is standing, and she's also surrounded by swords, but there's a way out. She can walk out of the swords, but she can't see it. So it's very much being trapped in our own mind. And I talked a lot about that. I mean, this month is a month of not being so, the trap is to be self-analytical when you really want to be self-reflective. And I think that's different. Self-reflective is understanding where triggers and emotional responses are coming from. You know, being over-analytical and overthinking is just you replaying a scenario or situation in your head over and over again. Nothing will come of that. So what I love with this Pisces full moon is this is really encouraging to love and be nurturing on yourself. And with it being a full moon, it's going to cast a soft light on those things that you need to heal and you need to love about yourself. You need to stop. If there's negative self-talk, that needs to stop. If you are feeling anxiety, there are some choices with anxiety. Not all the time. It's not like saying I want to belittle that, but you know, we hold on to certain thoughts that cause us anxiety. If you are holding on to these thoughts that are creating anxiety, you need to make the choice to figure out how to release these thoughts. You know, because this is what the thoughts are doing to you. They're trapping you from living the life you want to lead. And how do you get to hear this queen where she's standing there in all her magnificence, holding an open cup? And also in the Rider-Waite deck, her cup is different than the other cups. It's really ornate and beautiful. And so it's about holding this cup, this open cup, in order to receive love and gifts for the universe. So we don't want to be here. We want to be here, right? You want to be open to receive the love and the gift from the universe. This is closed off. This is open. Right? And if your thoughts are closing you off, if your thoughts are making you anxious, we have to get to a point where we love ourselves. If that's meditation, journaling, going and talking to a therapist. I mean, this is the month. If you notice here, this is the energy card down here. Door to spirit, right? Door to spirit, guys. this is the month to clear this crap up. This is the week too, man, for this week. Because with the energy going on, it's just really supportive. I think this full moon in Pisces is just going to be glorious. And then on top of that, on the 14th, you have Mercury and Venus entering Libra, excuse me. And Mercury is much more comfortable being in Virgo, but Venus loves being in Libra. You know, she's exalted in that sign, one of two signs that she's exalted in. So this is about loving yourself, you know, and I think over the weekend, the energy's gonna lessen a little. And you are going to feel what I love this card, the Six of Wands comes in. And this is ultimately being triumphant. You know, you can conquer this. You know, it is literally a state of being, a state of mind. It is a matter of changing your mindset. You know, it's a matter of doing the opposite you've done every day. So if you don't like what you're doing, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. If you don't like the results you're getting, then you need to do something different than you're doing every day. Yeah? If you get out of bed and you pour your cup of coffee and you drag yourself to work, well, that's not a very good energy, right? You're mumbling the whole way you're in, hating your drive, whatever. Then that has to change. And how do you change it? You know, are you waking up in the morning and going for a walk and listening to some meditation or, you know, some good IMs. You know, there's some wonderful IMs out there too to listen to if you're walking or you journaling, whatever works for you. But you've got to change so you stop being stuck here and be this glorious woman who is open to receive all the gifts of the universe that will ultimately lead you to be triumphant and that live the way that you want to live. This is the week where I definitely feel that you can take charge of your life and start changing things. In a few days, Saturn is going to go direct in Capricorn, and he is all about discipline. He is all about getting it back on track and focused and moving forward. So he's going to support you. But if you can make the changes this week to start looking at things different, to really be self-reflective and look at how you can change your habits and your patterns and your behaviors. And just do something as simple as, instead of taking the elevator, taking the stairs, right? Instead of getting your coffee, I know this is hard. Woo, some of you go through coffee detox, maybe getting a tea, right? I know it sounds silly, but it's just do something different to break the pattern, to just help you get to a different mindset. Because if you're doing what you've always done, you get what you always get. And if you don't like where you are right now, this is the week that you are so empowered to change. I'm excited for next week. These are fantastic cards in order to move spiritually. And guys, this is, in all the readings, there's just a bigger picture going on. It's really funny. I didn't have a lot of love come up this month because it's just not that energy. It's not saying you can't find love, but that's just not this energy. This energy this month, especially with Virgo and Venus being in Virgo, and that's not where she's really comfortable. So love is, it's not that it's not challenging, it's just not feeling the spark, I guess, put it that way. But so much of it is going, hey, you got to clean it up so that you can be ready for love, right? This is all about healing and cleaning up the self-talk and the anxiety and the being closed off. This is so closed off. This is open, right? I always love the people that are like, I can't find love. And I'm like, and yet you sit at home all weekend and you never go out and put yourself out there. You know, Mr. or Mrs. Right is not going to knock on your door and go, hey, here I am, right? And you would think they were crazy anyway. Like, what are you doing knocking on my door, stalker, right? You have to put yourself out there. You have to be vulnerable. You have to take risks. It's really hard to do when you're feeling closed off. Yeah. So this is the week to clean it up, to clutter your life, start changing some stuff, start doing some different habits or creating some new habits. And the universe is supporting. Spirit is so supporting you in this, guys. It is a powerful, powerful week and month. It's a roller coaster month. There's definitely times, I'm not gonna lie, where you're gonna be this one day and this the next day and back and forth. I get that. That's life. But the more that you work on it and you focus on it, you will ultimately be triumphant. You will have the life that you want. And geez, that's what I want for everyone out there, you know? If everybody loved themselves a lot more and loved each other a lot more, we would be in a lot better place, I think. So I am sending you all so much love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance, and I wish you an amazing week. Until next time, bye.